Alright. I'm pretty sure sound is a little bit enigmatical, but we'll get around that. Alright. Once again, let us do this. Still need 5 more. Yeah, 5 more credits, and then I can make this work. And I can make this be very viable. Okay, perfect, perfect. Upgrade and go. What? Ah, that is frustrating. Okay. Okay, let's just downgrade. Yes, 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 I know, but I want something with a factory, because it'll make this job a lot easier. Ah, lovely. Alright, build the factories. And let us... Ah, there. Delicious resources. Instantly, many delicious resources. Ow. I think the Cleescarvi exploded before even I did, which is amusing. Sell it off. Okay, the other issue is that I need to get to... yes, is that I need to get to friendly craft before they get to things they can sell resources to. Which is basically economics. Anyway, alright, okay. Give it to me, give it to me! Yeah. Beautiful. And I can sell it all off. Close, close. Sheesh, that is getting very loud. Yes, this is what I get for not doing a test alpha before this. A test alpha is my sound test, by the way. So, I didn't do one, and well, I sort of did one, but only partly. What? What? Did the... I'm pretty sure the agent just died, and I don't know how or why, but that's unfortunate. I think it just died to our ships, which is a little bit ridiculous, but yeah, sheesh, alright. That is firmly funny. Okay. Now, do I have enough? Yes! Beautiful, beautiful! Ah, lovely. Alright, let's go harvest, I suppose. There's a Mark IV already here. Yes, you know what? You know what? You know how you rectify this sort of bad look? You extend the back part a little bit. Yeah, because the issue is that it looks disgustingly stubby. Yeah, I mean, it's not my style, sort of. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, that was hilarious. Okay. Right. Oh my gosh, and that gives us just planetarily more thrust. Ramming speed. And I still got torn to shreds, which is hilarious. Yes. Okay, alright. Yeah, okay, that's a bit too much. I can pretty much strip off those. I don't actually need them. Then if I strip off those, it means I can cut down on these. which means that I can then upscale a tad, downscale a tad. Ah, lovely. Okay, well, it's alright for now, I guess. I can make it work. Beyond that, though... Hey, hello! It was funny. I was, yeah. You thought you could take out a red battleship? You'd be right, but still. Ah, lovely. Okay, also, awesome. Alright, and this also gives us some extra space to put main weapon systems. Yeah, on the underside, of course. The place that is not necessarily much more protected is exactly where we'll put the things, yes. Ah, lovely. Alright, anyway, yeah, so that'll give us a bit of... Not much, really, but it'll, you know, give us something, I guess. And then we'll have one of these drones in the middle. One of the repair drones that'll help to keep our ship functional. There we go, the Mark IV. Ah, beautiful. Alright, and then we can just hold first mouse button, left mouse button, and we can spawn a few of the little dronuloids. Fantastic, and now we have a little bit of a repair force. It'll follow us around. Not a substantial amount of repair, but enough. Well, say not a substantial amount, it's actually quite a significant amount, but whoop! Yeah, being low on power from firing the repair drones actually helps a bit. So in many ways, it can also be used as a as an interesting management, or not management, but an interesting firing tactic. And I could just set it to rapid fire, but I mean, not rapid fire. What's it called? Ripple fire, but I don't like ripple fire. I don't know why I don't like it. It's just, I mean, that is incredibly legitimate and quite awesome, but does it have the full frontal assault capacity of a total barrage? No. I mean, it's a very sustained shooting, and I mean that's not a bad thing at all. Basically, we have a big machine gun, which is solid, which is a solid idea, but against big capital ships, it's a little more preferable to have the whole thing. So fire all, because compare that to say just. I mean, wasn't a very solid idea, but like that. I mean, that primarily got killed by lasers, but still, you get the idea. All right, excellent. Trade off all of our resources. But you see, I mean, that thing just got wasted. Just wasted. Anyway, okay, give me a second. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I've done a bit of a sound test, and I've determined that everything is working a-okay. In fact, I could even boost the sound a little bit, because I felt like it. The unfortunate thing is that in the previous episode, there was a drastic unfortunate failure with sound in terms of the Windows audio player that I was using, because it made things too loud, and I thought it was fine, and it wasn't. So yeah, that's basically what happened with the recording. It exploded. Then again, you have seen it, I presume, if you are watching this in a linear acquisitional time accord. That's not a proper statement, but make it one. Let's just attempt to define it. You know, making up new words and statements and ideas are incredibly healthy, and also a brilliant way of increasing your mental capacities. I'm being very deadly serious here. Make up some words, see what they sound similar to, and come up with some good meanings, you know, and I'm talking good, constructive, actual meanings, not rubbish ones, not silly ones you make up for the sake of a laugh, but, you know, actually, you know, try. Is often what I say to myself. Try, damn it. and then you'll make up new words, and in many ways it'll also help you get to comprehend the words you already know. Just sort of work with the language. It's fun, amusing, entertaining. When I was in my years of junior school, which is basically if you're in some sort of place where you don't have a grade system, junior school is basically from 7 to, well, grade R, I presume. Yes, that should be. I don't know. I don't know. I presume that's the way it still works. But I used to make up lots of words, and my classmates would have absolutely no idea what I was talking about. The issue was that I wasn't actually making up words. I was using real words that were just smart words, like hydroponic. Not hydroponic. I don't want hydroponic. Hydroelectric. There we go. Wrong word. And they thought it was a made-up word. But then again, they're right to think that, because I often did make up words like shingitillery, omphanometry, exelemetrics, antenarity, and not to mention going. A going was basically what I called an antenna when I was little. It's cute thinking back on now. Anyway, so yeah, make up words. It's just it's also entertaining, and it allows you to make up your own little language, which is a viable substrate through which to express yourself. That was not the correct usage of the word substrate, but it could be look. It probably could be comprehended as to work nicely. I didn't check how long my previous recording was, so I have no idea. I'm just going to go until this says 25 minutes, and that should be alright. Okay, so what was I doing again? Alright, I was trying to make a really big battleship. We probably won't be able to in this episode, in which case I might just build one for the heck of it, because I actually have everything I need. Basically, I want to build a 10,000 P-Titan, 10,000 PowerPoint Red Titan, to go against Rob. So Rob of Deluxe Gaming, you should really go check him out if you've never heard of him before. He's a great guy, very entertaining, plays a lot of games that maybe not a lot of the games that I do, but he plays Reassembly. Well, he also hosts Reassembly tournaments. At least he used to. He's hosted about, what, 11? Yes, and there are 11 tournaments that have been hosted since right back from the very conception of Reassembly, and I have in fact joined him from, I think it was Tournament 5 onwards. I joined him, I co-hosted with him. Very fun experience, great guy. So go check that out. If you're craving more Reassembly content, go look at those tournaments, because I've also submitted little crazy craft to them. I won twice. I've actually won the tournament twice, which is a funny thing. However, how many tournaments are there? 11. So how many have I lost? It's a very defeatist way of looking at it, but honestly, why not? Okay, this is me rambling about. Let's actually I'm going to set myself a vague objective so I can ramble but still get somewhere. Also, that's another interesting thing. If you're the sort of person that rambles like I am, first of all, don't define yourself by that. Don't define yourself by a rambling trait. Because you'd always work to improve that. Then again, we all ramble, whatever. But, if you're the sort of person that rambles and gets a little bit sidetracked, give yourself a giant pointing objective to try and work towards while you fly around and shoot things and just talk to people for ages, because YouTube is entertaining that way. I do wish I had a decent enough internet connection to do streaming, because I could imagine that to be really fun. Or I could imagine that to be incredibly stressing. Either way, it could also be terrifying. I mean, here I'm talking to you and you can't talk back, and that makes me sad, because I wanted to be able to talk back to you. Anyway, okay. So, we now have a fully operational battle station. I need to give it a name. Squabbledy Station is very cute, but not at all correct. Sidium Spire, no, acid infection, acidian acid infection, sort of, yeah, I mean, look at it, it's sprawling about, it's kind of growing, it's like a beautiful plant of alginess. A beautiful plant of alginess. I love that. Also note that this isn't very well designed for combat, it's just designed for aesthetic beauty. Ugh, aesthetic beauty. Obsidian. By the way, we're going to call this 01. Pardon me. Burping slightly. Obsidian 02. Now, this... I kind of want to build another Obsidian. I want a really wobble thing, even though I do kind of want to get to 8000p. Look, I get sidetracked. This is an issue. We all get sidetracked. No, we don't. Some people... No, everyone does. That'd be stupid. It's like, no one gets sidetracked! Perhaps you're not thinking very clearly. No, I'm actually not, because I'm actually thinking about 5 things at once, which is not good. Kids don't multitask. It's a literal waste of your time, which is unfortunate. The human mind works linearly, on one-eyed project at a time. You could try and shuffle your focus between things, but notice your focus. Focus would imply that you're focusing on one item. You can't focus on 2 things at once, because then you're not focused. You're divided. Feel free to use that as a quote. Together we focus, divided we are divided, and not focused. Anyway, that's a bad quote. Anyway, the plants are despawning. I have never seen that happen before. The spiky plants, what? That is bizarre! Hello, farmers. I'm sorry, but I mean, I'm trapped in an asteroid, and I'm not too happy about it. In an asteroid, I'm trapped between a few asteroids, between a rock and a shooting place. What is the reassembly version of between a rock and a hard place? A rock and a shooting place. I think I can get behind that. It's a solid idea. Good, you just got wrecked. Wrecked-a-bickety. You just got wrecked-a-bickety. Okay, I'm sorry. I'll be quiet now. I haven't been using my primary shooty booty. Oh my sweet cheese. Why didn't any of you tell me? I'm not even using my primary batteries because they are number 1. Oh, that is funny. Oh, that is so funny. Funny in a I'm so sad kind of way, but like, you get what I mean. Oh, okay, beautiful. Now I have like the full combative power of my battleship. I don't like it. I really don't. I just don't like it. Do you see this? It's disgusting. No, it's not disgusting, but it rattles my feathers, shall I say. It's excruciating. You see, there's a word I just made up, and I'll give it a definition later, but I mean, like, it sounds legit. Actually, maybe you could dispute that. Does it sound legit or not? Not up for debate. Anyway, you know, once I want it to be a little more beautiful, you know. It looks... it just... No. Okay, maybe that was a bit of an over-execution, but you know, I'm just going to be crazy. Why? Because I feel like it. I'm just going to design a whole new ship, and it's going to be fantastic. Because of course it will be. No, we're not going to build it like that. We're going to have that, do that, that, do that, that, do that. Beautiful. Oh, it's not beautiful yet, but it will be. Will be. It will be. Down to the beauty of the mighty acidic experimenting battleship. It is a great and towering monstrosity that simplifies. That makes no sense. Wait, did I give my primary ship tempests? I don't think I did. Did I? Wait, give me a second. To check something very quickly. No, I didn't. Okay, I was wondering if I was just being an absolute idiot there. You see, this is the worst place to be rebuilding, but I am anyway, because lapse. If ever you need a good reason to convince someone, say because lapse. I mean, it won't convince them at all, but I mean, the fact is that they will be slightly confused. You will look like an idiot, and everyone else will probably just continue their daily routine. To which I would reply, well, that's your fault, mate. You shouldn't have trusted me. But to the same point, I would also say, listen to Lapse. Because Laps is rambling right now because Laps is trying to not die. Like that. Okay, let me shut up and stop being an idiot. Okay, anyway, let me maintain some level of sanity. Okay, so if we have systems basically functioning like thus, we can invert this. What have I just created? I don't know, give me a second. How do I want this to go? The eternal question. The eternal question. Yun, yun. The eternal question. Question the eternal question. The eternal question of where the heck should this go? Ooh, that looks quite nicely, honestly. All things considered, that looks actually quite nice. I didn't want to build with Tempest, but here I am building with Tempest. Well, I mean, this isn't my Titan yet, so, I mean, I guess this is just for the sake of the acidic experimentation, but don't worry, when I prep myself to go against Rob and his Titan, whatever he ends up making it be, then this thing will be entirely and totally phasified. Fuzzified. I don't know how this is gonna work. Honestly, yes, I just said yes to myself. That's funny. I actually often say yes to myself. Why? Because I have internal dialogues. Okay, I kind of want this to do like a this, like a this, like a this, like a this, like a this. I mean, I'm not gonna make it do that, but I mean, like. If I had a Titan idea, that would kind of, I don't know. It'd have an interesting Wardorial functioning shape. I want to have an interesting shape. An interesting, resting shape. Okay, I'll be quiet for a tiny bit, sorry. I know my malodorous insanity can get a bit agitating at times, however, there's only I need to indulge my mind a little bit, otherwise nothing's going to get done, which is the issue. That's not how it should work, it's actually just me being lazy and wanting to sing a bit, so, I mean, that's actually kind of more it. That's actually more what it is. I find it very interesting that this... Oh, whatever, doesn't matter, it's okay. Ooh, let's work on a logo for the acidic experimentation. It should be fine, all things considered. Then mirror it for the sake of mental sanity. Why? Yes, I know, I pressed the mirror button even though it was already mirrored. I know, it's hilarious, but this is I'm a little OCD. Little holy cheese balls. Squares, cheese, class quiz. Levels of OCD, and it's an unfortunatality, but you know what? I'll fix it one day. I don't know. Myself or my OCD? Both. Well, myself is my OCD, so that makes no sense. I don't have OCD. I deny to say that I have OCD. This is how I feel I conquer it. How do you conquer things? By giving them no power over you. It's true though, but anyway. Okay. So, ooh, that looks nice. It's almost like a little flower, but I do want to give it a bit of crystallization or acidicization. Give it a. Okay, sorry. That could be. I don't know. Look. French people watching this. People? Yeah. Love the accent. Okay. French people. English people. British people. Irish people. German people. Japanese people. Chinese people. All the people. Those the people, these the people, the people. Anyway, okay. Enough mindless symbicity. Let us continue on some level of syngetic course. This should be back here. Why? Because the rest of the battleship is going to go like that. Why? Because I'm mad and I like it. Do I like being mad or I like the ship idea? The ship idea, not the madness part. Not actually mad, nor insane, nor any of the above itineraries, but I do enjoy the statement because it seems to hold some level of dramatic trend. That's the house alarm. I'll be back in a few seconds. Or not. That could be suspenseful. Alright. I'm alive. Which is always a good thing. I wonder what I could get out of this. Oh, yeah, okay. Alright, that seems functional. Dun 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 dun. Oh gosh. This music gives me the same feeling Minecraft's music does. Yes, I have played Minecraft, that's indeed a factoid. What, do you think a builder like me hasn't played Build a Game? Madness. Anyway, okay, well, I like that. That looks very nice, actually. It looks decidedly nice, I think. Maybe less that. Ooh, that could look very cool, actually, all things considered. And, of course, by all things considered, I mean nothing considered. Sadly, very little goes into these spots. Short of a few little acid crystals. Okay, that's fine. That works fine. That works nicely. Why do I imagine... You know, I'm making a little story in my head as if these two little sides of acid crystal are like competing against each other to be bigger. Or like taller. I just wish I had better axes of increase. Like that. That could be quite nice. I don't know, I feel like it'd be a lovely, a cute little inner story to it, to the construction. Anyway, let's delete half of it. I feel like that stopped someone's heart, but you know what, it's fine, don't worry. Don't worry. You know, you should definitely worry if it stops someone's heart, but I'm just saying, don't worry about it. I like to build halfly. I used to like to build halfly, that is. Crazy things outside the window. Anyway, let's do a little bit of that. Ah, there we go. Okay. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, of course this ship is going to need a couple of braking thrusters. Yeah, sheesh. Just thinking about that now, actually. Yeah. Ooh, that's a... Ah, yes. That lovely little designium. Designium? A design aspect. Okay. And I'm back again. You know, it's been 21 minutes, so in 4 minutes I'm going to have to end this. You do realize that. I know, it's sad, but it has to happen. I do want this to extend backwards, though. Like a shell, almost. Yeah, sort of like that. Ooh, actually, exactly like that. Ooh, I like that. That looks nice. That really does look like some sort of very interesting chitin. Or chitin, I guess, however you want to say it. I say chitin. Chitin, I guess you could also say, but I still say chitin. I will forever say chitin. Let's see if we can moldulate this. It's up by a tiny facility. Okay, well, if I'm going to build it like this, then I guess it needs better structural support. Bizarre that would lose alignment like that. That's very bizarre. I might have to build this like I build, not like I built, like I built the once great Ferolda in Battleships Forever. Like I built the original Ferolda. If you've ever seen Epic Ferolda Time, that ship, yeah, it's based off of a ship I designed in Battleships Forever. That's basically where it comes from. In that game I had to kind of build it a bit more like this because it all had to be linked to the core. I'm not explaining it correctly, but whatever. I mean, this has to be linked to the core as well, but exactly like I said, I'm not explaining it right, or very nicely, but whatever. Also, there is this significium here, so naturally, unless I were to build it, let me rectify something very quickly. So if I were to build it like that, there would need to be a perceivable interception route, at some stage at least. Well, we get very close to it actually. In fact, it's practically exactly what it is. So, yeah, we actually do find the interception route. Ah, nice, very nice. Then we can bring these three up a bit. So reinforce that with a bit of acidic crystal. And then we have this little chunk just kind of floating here. We'll put that there. Got a bit of acidic crystal. Very nice. Right, lovely. And then we also, and now the added thing about a structural formula like this, you have a lot of negative space that you get to work with, which is incredibly vital. Especially, okay, that works. Good. Okay. Just wanted to make sure I just wanted to make sure that that would fit. that. Yes. Anyway. Okay. I was lucky. That was actually a misclick that caused that, but I thought, whatever. I might as well just work with it, and so I have, and it actually worked really nice. It's like, really worked. Actually, is working very nicely. Okay, it's very cool. I'm so skilled and trained now in my build ethic that when I build that, I have the uncontrollable urge to take it, copy it, and begin moving downwards, which was hilarious. Hilarious for me, maybe, yeah, but everyone else is just silently hoping I don't lose my mental sanity, or whatever of it is left, I suppose. Anyway, don't lose my mind. Don't lose your mind, Laps. It's not good, man. It's not good. Yeah, I'm seeing how many places I can integrate a little bit of acidic spire. Ooh, a few nice little spots. Ooh, that looks lovely. Ooh, I like it. I like it a lot. Although it needs to be used sparingly as to preserve the effectiveness of the effectiveness of the effect. To preserve the effectiveness of the effect. Yes, yes, yes. Good English there, Laps. Good English. Good Endic. What the hell is Endic? English. Okay, I give up. Anyway, okay, yeah, that actually works a little bit better if I fix it like that. No, I don't like that. Ah, God. Look at this. It looks disgusting and horrible. It looks like it's going to stab itself like that. That just does not, that does not please me, unfortunately. That just disgusts me. Anyway, it's bizarre. Primordial terror. No, I don't. No, no, just no. Primordial? No, 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 no. More like madness. Anyway, just reminded myself of something Rob said a while ago. That was extremely funny, but whatever. I'll leave that for then. I actually have a lot of reverse thrust and not much forward. I mean, I might need to rectify that. And again, I do have all this extra space here, so I might just need to utilize this for forward anyway. And then we of course need lots of horizontal strafer, because I love my strafing thrust. This ship isn't even near like 1000 p, which is hilarious. I mean, it's not even near 1000 p. I mean, not that my objective was to reach 1000 p, but just that it's not even there, which is a bit ridiculous. Whatever, I'll make it work. I always do, I hope. Anyway, okay, so we have a little battery there, and then we need to... you just start integrating batteries into places. I wish I had Penrose halves. That would make building this area a lot easier, because then I could integrate little plasmas... Not plasmas, phasers. I've been calling them plasmas the whole time, yeah. And I could integrate phasers onto the tips of these, and actually that would work really well. Like a death bloom. Be very cool, I think. Okay, this is lacking a lot of things so far, but I'll deal with that in a second. Okay, I need to deselect the core items, like those, and get that though. Everything else should be selected, yeah, okay, alright, good. And you. Why? You know what? You were never a part of this clan anyway. It's funny. Anyway, okay. Well, I say it's funny, but other people might be inclined to disagree. Alright. We'll just shinisiate this with generators. Shinisiate, yeah. You see more random words with laps. It's just effective. Okay. I literally made this for the sake of copying, and then I don't use it for copying. That's typical person thing. Oh my gosh, that looks lovely. Oh my god, this thing needs a legitimate name, by the way. Yeah, I mean, this thing just looks incredible. I mean, oh my life. It looks fantastic. I'm unapologetic. It just looks great. Oh, just look at that. The face, the head needs a little bit of fixing, but we'll get that done. It just doesn't look firm enough, you know. It doesn't look like it can hold its weight. There we go. Okay, that should be enough, and then it should look a little more appealing. Yeah, marginally so. This middle bit also needs a little bit of visual reinforcement. It's not actual reinforcement, but it helps it look visually stable, you know. Which is a key element in most... Not saying it's a key element in most designs. No, it's a key element. Actually, no, it is actually a key element in most of my designs. Make things look as sturdy as one would hope they'd be as a battleship. Then armor to the nines. Oh, if only. If only. Okay, anyways, that... We could... It's been unfortunate, we can only fit 8 of these in here, but I suppose that is fine. Bit of redundancy armor there. Uber redundant armor! Points to people who remember that. Points to people who remember that. Okay, so we have this little incredibly dangerous engine. Sectisial there. Okay, that's fine. Well, it's fine enough, I guess. Oh my gosh, I love this back section. Oh, it looks incredible. It looks amazing. Just amazing. Okay. I'm gonna do a bit of this, and then this I can use as a little bit of either a thruster rack or a drone rack. I don't know. But I can use it for something. That's kind of the idea. Yeah, that's not gonna be viable. But this definitely. Look, all the what? It started going somewhere laps, but you didn't let it go there, apparently. Yeah, unfortunately. Yeah, excellent. And then a bit more there, and then that should actually be quite effective. But now I need to work on its turning thrust. It's going to need a hell of a lot more than this, but like, okay. Or, it's swivel. It's talking thrust, I suppose, would be better. It's talk. How well it can talk to other vehicles. Yeah. Key, very crucial. Anyway. Okay, madness. Alright. I love this ship. It looks incredible. You know what? I might not even go to 8000p because I like this. Yeah. Wow. Alright. Well. This needs to be a solid dreadnought. Whew, I like it. Not very few armaments, but I wish there were bigger blasters. You know, I wish there was something I could put into this section here. I wish there was something I could put there, because I could, but it just looks off. But I really want there to be weapons here. Otherwise it is just a massive waste of space. But I want something to fill the space so it looks nice and cool. So it looks awesome, but unfortunately, apparently I can't have my cake and eat it. It seems. Yeah. Okay, I'll just put it like that. That'll be fine. I mean, I'm not really making this as a combat vessel though, as much as much as it will end up being one. I have not designed it as to be one. Ah, funny. Anyway, okay. You can sacrifice a little bit of that, I'm sure, for the sake of lasers. For the sake of lasers, man. The sake of lasers, man. Lasers, man. Should try some shrooms, man. The lasers. Yeah, that's the sound of madness right there. Anyway, okay. Anyway, okay. That seems like a statement I make all too often. Alright, we could have a few of these in here, I suppose, as well. That wouldn't be a bad thing, necessarily. Probably not, in fact, honestly, not at all. So. Oh, that actually, wow, that actually works really well. You know, if only it integrate. Okay, never mind, I'll shut up. Just realized I could do that. Oh, I can't. Oh well, but look at that. That's actually really lovely. I love the fact that that can theoretically work like that. Not, I mean, not even theoretically, actually work like that. Look at that. That looks a very cool thruster. All things considered. This needs to be put somewhere strong. Ooh, that looks quite cool. I mean, not this. It looks a little too, yeah, it's a little too exegetical, sir. Well look, when you're building ships, there's a key design faculty you need to understand. If you build a ship and you have certain colors on the outside, those colors will be synonymous with external plating, right? And external plating is not very well known for, you know, holding a ship together. The internal structure is, which is also darker, so it gives a sense of strength to it. So having key faculties connected to the more darker sectionals, the Penrose ones, which are obviously within which act as the internal sections of the ship. Putting it on that makes it look more sturdy, makes it look a lot more like it's supposed to be there. Gives it more of an air of, I suppose, actual design, as if it was actually purposely intended to be there, instead of slapped on as an afterthought. So it's a little bit of ship design tacticality there. And I mean, you can apply that to basically everything. So I mean, even the thrusters. I mean, what looks better, putting it on the black ones or putting it on the turrets? For me personally, it's putting on black ones. Putting it on the Penrose, actually the dark grey ones. Putting on the dark grey ones, the Penrose ones. Yes, the Penrose ones, the dark grey ones. Okay, it makes sense. I hope. I don't know. Anyway, I'm pretty sure I know. Anyway, whatever. Okay. Oh my gosh, it looks incredible. Sartasastic Acidiary. That sounds really legit. Not all too legit, but quite legit. Oh my gosh. Build my beauty. Oh gosh, this thing is going to be ludicrous. Ooh, I love it. Oh, I love it. Look at that. That is something else. That is something else. That looks great. It's going to die to the enemy, but it's still going to look great. Turn, protect the core. You see, too slow turning, but still. Oh, that is beautiful. Oh, yeah, and I think I'm looking the other way, which is hilarious. Also, honestly, let's just invert it, shall we? Okay, I mean, what is it with me and building backwards? It seems I build my ships backwards, and I will never be able to understand why. But if you look at some of my ships, they look best backwards, which makes no sense, but is incredibly awesome and hilarious. So this actually looks incredibly legit. Oh my gosh, it looks so good actually. From this angle, it looks fantastic. Oh wow. V2, so this is the version 2. Frac to Bunt version. And this is the V1. So these are not different marks, they're different versions. So a mark, you know, a different mark would usually denote a noticeable change in the ship. You know, quite a noticeable change in the event of the little corvée, which went from little corvée Mark 1 to little corvée Mark 4, and you can see why it would be referred to as a Mark 4. Whereas this is a version, it's a different version of the same ship, of practically the identical same ship. So, say a different version might have slightly heavier armor here in one place, or in the case of my symmetrical systems, in both places. Maybe it'll swap one sort of weapon system for another. Say maybe it'll swap these phases for a Tempest. But beyond that, nothing really changes. So it stays within basically around about the same P limit, and it's still the same size-ish. And you know, it isn't a massive change. So it's not a change so much as it is a retrofit for purpose. So the Sartastic, you know, it's, oh my gosh, yeah, look at that. That looks painful. I love it. So this, I mean, this is a battleship in many ways, and you could have a version of this that is refitted as a sort of mothership. As it stands, it is a fathership in that it does the fighting, because it can't obviously spawn the children. So it's not a mothership. It's a battleship. Whatever. It's not a dreadnought yet, but ooh, that's beautiful. And the fact that these end up at the front as well is quite a good thing. But you see, this would be the Mark 1 because that's at the front. Mark 2 has those at the back for some reason. Maybe it's more designed for a running sort of attack, or I don't know. Also, well, it's not really. It's actually the version 2 isn't even a version 2. It's literally just this reversed. So it wouldn't even constitute a version 2. Well, it would. Look, it would still be a version, but would it be whatever? It's not not very functional version, is what I'm saying. By the way, I'm going to put these all on point defense because they're probably going to work better as point defense. Yeah. Yeah. To get these can be on auto fire. Then I need, not so much need as want, more of these lasers. Blatantly for the fact that I'm getting shredded. But sad that I can't give it too much of a firm Structeskia. That makes no sense. Structeskia. Don't question it. For it to be mounted on, but I'll just make it. Look, I'll just make it work, I guess. All right. Okay, so these ones I'm going to put on point defense binding. So basically, if anything tries to get in the back of behind us, it's going to get a little bit. It's going to get a face full of lasers. Some things are still the Scotland's issue, and this needs to be changed. But this has been 43 minutes, so this is probably never going to get uploaded. So I'm just going to delete that for now, so we don't get bizarre replications of some foreign and manipulative force. And we have the Saucertastic, which is awesome. I'm going to replace that. So this, you see, this is, I mean, it's still basically the same ship. It's just got a bit of an increase. So that would almost constitute a version. In fact, it would constitute a version 3, but only if you intend on keeping the original version still. But I don't, because this is just straight up more effective. It costs a little bit, say a little bit substantially more, 400, but still. Anyway, no current blueprint. Okay. Good. And then the front things are on PD, and I'm happy with that. Can almost get a nano assembler beam, but I don't want one. Yeah. Oh, wait. Why is there supposed to be a big thruster at the front here? There isn't for some reason. Okay, let's fix that. And then, yeah. There we go. The other thing is that different marks will obviously be more efficient in different scenarios. Not marks, versions, but I mean, like that's basically the same with any ship. So basically, a mark would be a change of use, and a mark would be a change of chassis. Okay, it would be a change of chassis, and the chassis refers to just the pure hull of the ship. Like if you were to ignore all of the weapons, and you would just take into account the engines and generators and the hull, then that would be the chassis. And different marks would have different equipment, different weapons, different versions. Different versions would have different weapons, whereas different marks would have completely different updates to the hull. Okay, that's how I would explain that. So anyway, it's been 45 minutes, and I also have to add this onto the previous little tip that I had. So until next time, everybody. Cheerio.